just going to meet out for a bit. YSKM hasn't even gone to lane. He's starting Counter-Strike, and he's just bullying down the jungler. JJ's like, what are you doing? Has to flash. And you should know me again. What a chat.
Yeah, running it down to make sure that the patience on the red buff does end up timing out. And he's just spending so much time here. I mean, what's JJ even going to be able to do? YSKM still having that TP for top lane if he does end up going for the recall. But he's still just hanging around here. And look at the lead that Gideon's going to be able to get in that top side. He's actually counter-jungling, stealing away the wolves from JJ right now.
I mean, that's going to be a big start. As you said, the counter jungle enabling that bot side too, where the Varus and Draven are, for a potential fight with this Maokai lyric, because YSKM does have to TP back up and may steal the ultimate, but Gideon's is outburst. The flash comes in, but it's a bit late. His grand challenge is there. JJ on a slither of health, but the burn enough. YSKM picks up a kill, is flying through the skies. It's Team Rocket. It's actually just Gideon on Maokai, presses W non-stop, 3-0-3, and a skillful opening into this EDG series once again for Invictus Gaming.
I mean, Gideon, a player who spent, the past 2 years in the KT Rolster organization, comes over to the LPL, joins this squad, again, that on paper had kept their weakest links, and just such a weird mismatch of players coming in, and they're making it work. Beautiful play in this top side to come through. EDG wanted to use
some point. Remember that this guy was the one you should remember. But YSKM, the level 11 Jax, now has to get out of there. Arla can turn this around as it's a low mana bar. It's no Grandmaster, and it's no way home, it feels like, with Fofo chasing after him. There's an ulti to steal as well. The bell dings, Counter-Strike there. Great dodge, fancy feet, jumps back in on top of Arla trying to bop him. You gotta give him respect for almost making his way home.
Still, he bought so much time. Other members of IG are here, and EDG are going to get collapsed on.
It's a nature's grasp once again. Arla gets rooted up and slam dunked. On takes him, gets the cash in, and now for another, it's Dove 2. That was across the map, by the way, from the Draven. As IG, I mean, they're rooting up for a Game 1 win against EDG. This is just a bonkers start to the split.
And look at everything available on the map. They're going to be able to get top lane turret. Herald's being started right now. You have On pushing in waves in the mid lane. They're going to very easily be able to break down top lane turret here. They're going to get Herald. They're going to be able to pivot to mid. And then Dragon's coming up in 50 seconds. Whether they want to wait to use Herald for that time and just guarantee themselves soul point, they'd probably be able to break down mid lane turret in that push as well. EDG just have no way of stopping IG with the rampage they've been on.
It's nuts, isn't it? We'll look at this again, Lyric, because as you said, YSKM bought so much time.
Yeah, and you can already see so many summoners. All of the ults are down from these three members. IG were so patient waiting in that brush. Like you said, On's ultimate coming from across the map, and that money,
That's
baby.
Money.
1,200 gold.
Ooh. Oh, man. He wants to go on holiday. He's buying his shout. Pina coladas in the pool, man, because On just bought an Essence Reaver and a Zeal outright. That's what I'm talking about. At least the Sheen already there, but you guys catch the point. That this Draven now gets his one cash in, is now so damn relevant. And Lyric, with that cash in on top, a 6,000 gold lead brewed out of nowhere that IG, as we're talking about, could be comfortable to take the third dragon, make this a 22, 23 minute soul, and just continue to force EDG in the corner. We haven't really been able to say much in this early game.
No, you can see pings already coming out from IG towards that mid lane.
Waiting for the Abscond of Dark. He wants to not flash out of there. As maybe you have to flash. Was it too late? Well, Nature's Grasp says yes. The Whirling Death just leads the Dragon and Fofo. I mean, Lyric, that's a bit of a whoopsie.
Yeah, getting caught out. I mean, easy the team tried to over-aggress for that top lane turret as YSKM now.
Grand challenge, and he's down. Arla, he's back, baby. At least in the Fury getting something here as JJ flashes in. Is it too early? No! JJ brings it back, and EDG ain't out of this one just yet.
Oh, I can't wait to see a replay on that one. The Baron HP, it looked high enough to where that wasn't able to go through. It looked like the turn from the IG members was going solely onto that Sejuani. But we're going to get to see YSKM getting picked off first. I mean, going for a bit of a greedy recall. Doesn't have mana, HP already low, and gets picked off by all in the side lane. But I want to see the Baron. We can see it now. Still being whittled down on about 1,900. The turn comes through, but enough damage able to come out. Smite goes through. That's huge. I mean, still soul for IG.
Are not giving stop for EDG to play the game. They're going to take the Elder Execute. They're going to take the fight now. Invictus Gaming, they may be nameless, but even against EDG, this team has come out unexpectedly godlike. Triple kill over to the Draven. YSCam sets up the fourth. Take the Quadra, take the Pride. IG are a different beast this split.
It's just so great to see. Honestly, maybe the most fun team to watch in the LPL right now. You know, found a huge early lead, did stall out a little bit in the mid game, but they still never gave over the reins. They always did a 6K gold lead, even when they ended up losing out the Baron from an incredible steal. Like let's give props to JJ for being able to pull that one off. It still never mattered. IG were always in the driver's seat, and it was a team effort. Right, we saw YSCam from minute one bullying out JJ on the opposite side. It was able to get
And again, keep them at arm's length. It's good that you mentioned that when we look at what IG are bringing to the table. The Jace that has been seen more and more here in the LPL, fifth time being picked up as well with a pretty good win rate. But YSCam, yes. He is this kind of player. He will not opt into an on matchup. He's not going to sit there and be bored out of his mind. He is going to try and flip the game, knowing well his individual skills suited. And Lyric, again, we have a Sejuani who's built for solo strong melee lanes.
It just sets up for YSCam wanting to get attention from his jungler. Going to need to look for those all-ins to be able to win out in these trades, set all behind, and see if you can find those avenues. Dove, at the same time, for IG, was low on health, low on mana, had to go for the reset, so just able to come out.
YSCam missed, and Borschuet misses. He's in a lot of trouble. He might be stacking up the Q here, but is Ionian Fervor enough? Oh my god! Now all you need is Shock Plus. Ala going in. YSCam still with the full stacks in, and he gets it! You should bloody know him!
Misses everything. Ult goes wide, E goes wide, but the Ionian Fervor stacking up. Ala trying to kite it out. Feels like he can go for it, but YSKM still comes out on top.
Hot damn, man. He misses the ulti and everything. Lyric, take it away, because that was just everything.
Yeah, Ala trying to whittle him down slowly. Goes in. Ult goes completely wide. I mean, passive stacking up. You can see Conqueror stacking up as well. Able to get out of there, though. And, I mean, the fact that he had so many minions to play around and get those Qs off was huge, but this is where you can tell Ala wanting to try to kite out this trade and play off the range, but with no vision in that brush, walks a bit too far forward, thinks he can go for it with the hammer form Q coming up, but YSKM, another Q able to come out. Guaranteed.
I guess there are an item advantage shown on the rift right now. Oh, never mind. Okay. Hold the thought, because Ala might just be dead. Gideon is everywhere.
Great timing. Because look at all this flash. It's just about to come up. I love that they punish a timer coming out. Ala not going to build significant damage onto this tier 2 turret. And they're even cutting off the path for any members of the EDG to rotate. Judge and Fofo down on the bot side. Leave and Mako not in a position to where they can safely walk through their own jungle. Look at the amount of vision that IG have in that topside jungle as well as Dove, though. Is forced to flash, but a whole turret going over for YSCam off of that one pick. Huge.
Just sets the game up for success. YSCam jumps on in, launch back, and he gets sniped down. Maybe IG have gone too far. As EDG might have something to say. Gideon runs forward, and now he's dead too. Dove with the chain lash. It's gone to duck, flashed away from Ala, gets him. They're punished, and Invictus Gaming finally looking in the mirror.
EDG were able to kite out the fight. Sure, Chains of Corruption came through from Dove onto Fofo, but he flashes out away immediately. You get one pick. And then you don't really have any great tools left up to be able to follow through, right? Getting Ult down. And now for EDG, they're going to be able to get away. Still didn't get the Rift Herald. Weren't able to pick anything up. But the fact that they're able to win on the fight is huge. We see here Jeja starting it off by knocking away the Misfortune. And look, Dove takes away Chains of Corruption. Can get it onto Fofo. But no one's able to follow up because Jeja is doing such a nice job of zoning out these other members. Now, no Sejuani ultimate available. You don't really have any way of finding the engage you want.
Right on.
And really nice ult
coming drive and maximum damage. Now comes in Leave, who tries to carry the fight, but Dove's on him like sliced bread as he gets knocked up, yeeted up, and golden. Oh my god, fly, Dove, fly. IG are brutal in their crusade to 2-0 this game.
That timing was just perfect coming out from Dove. We can see here them waiting towards this top side. They have waves pushing in bot, pigs coming up for the Baron that's going to spawn soon. Everything is just going IG's way to inch them closer to that 3-0 scoreline. And we're going to see here YSKM wanting to go for this. He has the GA up, so he isn't really too afraid of going down. You have the other members pinstring
him. I'm just surprised it's Dove.
Oh,
what? Dove just TP'd back in. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Dove comes through, the Ipscondom Duck not going to connect with the Petricide Burst, the passive. Dove is such a Chad. This team is sexy, man. I love every minute of IG this season. I don't even care if that sounds biased.
They are just the most fun team to watch in the LPL right now. Exciting gameplay, exciting picks. They look good as well. Just the expectations coming in weren't there, which makes the story all the more fun. And then the entrances, right? Like, this IG team just says everything right now. They still haven't played any of the, like, superstar-studded lineups on paper, but they beat EDG. They've beaten RNG. They've done it in commanding fashion. There is nothing you can take away from
that. So that someone is now down. And that first Dragon with the trade kill, LNG behind in gold, but again, we're talking a little bit about that top side. CS is even, but mid actually going pretty well here for the Yone.
He's around top and mid. Jace not having flash is a lot more leap strike. The stun comes out, and then Breathe will not be having a good time, especially now with Tarzan's topside camps coming up and naturally going to be on this side of the map. It's going to be time to start looking for that vision. I mean, Hung and LP are going to be completely fine just playing the spot lane on their lonesome, and Hung getting some great damage down.
Okay, well, that Ignite, more understandable. Bunny now has to back away. And with this wave getting pushed as well, Gala going to be in his lonesome, has teleport available, but Bunny still hasn't made the return back. Hung has just walked up the turret, put one down of his own. Teleport going to be forced out here, and LP just hovering around thinking about whether he wants to play it or not. No way, man. And you know, with the soul down, the lockdown, Hung's here as well. Royal must now give up.
LNG, they find the fight that they were waiting for, we were all waiting for. They get soul, they're going to be able to push in. Just everything works out when you believe enough. And you know what LNG believe in right now? They believe in Baron empowered minions. Doesn't that sound great? So yeah, they're going to walk over to Baron. They're going to pick that one up. They just got themselves a honey fruit, and I believe someone picked themselves up a blue buff on the way. Everything's pretty swell as we see here. Wave does get brought down at first, but the real important thing in my mind is like the backside of this fight. Zika finding a great flank, instantly gets on the Azir. Gala was forced to flash, and he flashes away from the rest of his team. Kind of instantly taking out all the damage dealers from the side of RNG, and allowing LNG to finally find the fight that they've been meditating for.
Oh yeah, they've been meditating hard, man. You can see that their brain power was on another level. It's yippee-ki-yay, because LNG acting like McLean here, taking it in smooth fashion, killing everyone in the end, and saving, well, maybe saving us, saving themselves with a 2-0 win.
LNG figuring out the strat to beat RNG. Just wait. Just keep waiting. They're not going to, you know, be able to push the game forward or find ways to end or further their advantages. And Zika, once again, finds a pivotal flank that really opened them up to take that team fight, which then pushed into the game. Yeah, LNG, it was slow. It was, I don't know, methodical is the right word, but it was very tempered, and they never gave over too much ground. I think we